After 5 years, Defusal has received a new multiplayer module called Divisibility, and a lot of players are confused by it, but it's actually very simple when you finally understand it. The module looks kind of similar to multi-buttons, but this time it has 6 buttons labeled A through F, rather than 6 colored buttons. There are 3 stages, and each stage generates a larger number than the last. For every stage, the expert needs to check whether the displayed number is divisible by 2, 3, 5, or 7. How to know when the number is divisible? The number is divisible if the division leaves no remainder, which you can check using the modulo operator on the expert's calculator using percent. For example, 100% 2 equals 0, so it is divisible by 2. However, 100% 3 equals 1. So we know 100 is not divisible by 3. If you're familiar with these things, you'll have probably heard about the divisibility rules, which will save you from having to enter the big number displayed into the calculator 4 times in a row. For example, every number divisible by 2 is even, and every number divisible by 5 ends in 0 or 5. The rules for 3 and 7 are more complex though. So, knowing that, you only need to check it twice on the calculator. The module uses a Venn diagram to decide which button to press. Let's have a look at it. Each circle represents one of the divisibility numbers. So, if the number is divisible by multiple values, you look at where those circles overlap and click the button whose letter corresponds to the solution. That overlap tells you which button to press. Don't worry, I will do examples to show you how to look at the diagram. One thing worth mentioning, strikes only happen after the 3rd stage, even if you made a mistake earlier. So for example, if you got the first stage wrong, the game won't give you the strike directly until you have completed all 3 stages. So you can't tell where you were wrong. I think that's all you need to know about the module. Let's do some examples. Okay, here we are. First stage, the number we get is 92,429. Using divisibility rules, we can immediately tell this number is not divisible by 2 or 5, because it's not even and it doesn't end in 0 or 5, so we can discard those straight away. Now we check 3 and 7 using the modulo operator. 92,429% 3 gives 2, and 92,429% 7 gives 1, so the number isn't divisible by either of them. Since none of the conditions apply, if we look at the Venn diagram, no circles are active, which corresponds to option F, so we press F and move to the next stage. Second stage, the number is 202,200. This time, we don't even need a calculator to start. The number is even, so it's divisible by 2, and it ends in 0, so it's divisible by 5. If we check with the modulo operator, 202,200% 3 gives 0, so it's also divisible by 3, but 202,200% 7 gives 5, meaning it's not divisible by 7. When we look at the Venn diagram, the overlap between 2, 3, and 5, excluding 7, leads us to option C. It's a bit tricky to see at first, but the key is paying attention to which circle is missing from the overlap. We press C and continue. Final stage. The number is 249,597. Using the modulo operator, 249,597% 3 gives 0, so it's divisible by 3. As it's not an even number, or ends in 0 or 5, it's clearly not divisible by 2 or 5. Finally, 249,597% 7 does not give 0 either, so this number is only divisible by 3. With only the circle for 3 active, the Venn diagram shows that the correct button to press is D, and that disarms the module. Easy, right? Yes, it may take a while to put the numbers and check, but the process is very mechanical. I hope this video has helped you understand this module. Thanks for watching, and good luck defusing.